Oh,
I think I caught that.
did you?
Impossibly. So, oh my goodness, can't believe it. We're officially live, even though we've been late. I do apologize. A couple things came up. Um, but hey, yeah, it's your favorite Depressos. Me and Chroma here.
hmm
Uh, I'm gonna quickly just load up and
Really
see if it.
heavy emphasis on the Depresso in this
Oh,
episode
very, very,
for the
very
whole thing.
heavily, very heavily.
I'm eating, by the way, so you guys are gonna have to listen and watch me do that.
Yeah, they'll have to live with it, but no
hmm
worries there. All right, we are live. I'm just checking the details. We are good. All right. Perfect, perfect. I have that pulled up. I can see your beautiful faces. Hello, welcome, welcome. I'm gonna wait till a couple of y'all get in here. I'm gonna post this into the server really quickly, and we're gonna go from there. Hey, Parks. Hello, hello, hello. How are you?
I need to switch to comments so I can actually see people commenting.
I am
Hello.
actually, you know what? You beat me to it. How am I today? How are you today? That's the number one question. But you beat me to our normal question. Welcome. This is your first time watching Depresso Espresso. How am I? Absolute garbage. Absolute fucking garbage.
Hmm.
Um but today is a different kind of episode. It's called Unmasked because I feel like garbage, and I'm gonna share that with you and pretty much validate that it's okay to not be okay. And
hmm
I was in therapy today. It was a good session. But it was definitely a session where I needed to have a really shitty time. And feel my feelings and acknowledge that I feel like garbage. So I am just currently Hi PD. Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Oh my
Welcome.
god, no, I'm on the TV. Oh
Oh,
god, the
for all to see.
pressure. The pressure is indeed for all to see. I am gonna quickly just make sure that the lovely other depressos have access to it. Um and know that we are live. I don't want to leave anyone behind. This is a very valid episode, even though it was decided that we're going to do bipolar disorder as a topic. I made a last minute change because I don't have the energy to, what's it called? It's actually, oh, my brain just disconnected for a second. I don't have the energy to talk about bipolar disorder today. Um, it's just I don't, but I do have the energy to discuss uh mental health as a whole. And when we do a mass episode, that usually means like one of us feels like
Right.
absolute garbage, and we're going to talk about it, and we're going to make sure that everyone knows that it's okay to not be okay, and we're going to dive into like what's been going on, pretty much. So it's kind of like a
hmm
window into the soul. I guess this is a special, um, what's it called? Episode. Are you going to move your plate out of the way? But hello to
Yes, hello,
PD.
hello.
Hello,
Hey,
Lewis.
Lewis.
How are
Hello,
you
Peter.
today?
Hello, Blazing Fire. Peter, you and I can fight if you want to, because I'm not the one usually eating. She is. She,
I know. Yeah, I am. I'm the
she
no.
is. The thing is very confusing.
hmm
Yeah.
But I am eating. Finally, it's my first meal of the day. Unless I
Mm-hmm.
count the Cheerios I was eating during therapy, but that was in my snack drawer from like a week ago. So
Still food you're putting
I
into my
do
stomach.
have I do have an energy drink to kind of keep me energized and everything like that. And
Mm-hmm.
I do have goldfish and Cheez-Its to snack on as well to kind of,
Just
get
snacking.
sustenance and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Steele. How are you?
You want to go and meet us? I'd love that. You want to get out of Ireland? Why? I just realized how Irish I said Ireland.
Everybody wants to leave their hometown, no matter if it's really nice or not. Everybody wants to leave at some point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm figuring this is just like a mostly chill episode where we're just kind of like gonna kind of like talk about general stuff that has been going
Yeah.
on recently. We're not gonna focus on a specific subject or anything.
And we're going to talk about everybody's problems today. So it's
Mm-hmm.
not going to be your typical episode just because I don't know. I'm not vibing with that. It's going to be an unmasked type of day. A
Mm-hmm.
shameless episode where we, be ourselves. I look like
Yeah.
garbage.
So
Y'all
do
can
I.
see me at shit. No, you don't. Um, but what's it
How do
called?
I not look like garbage? My hair. I need a haircut.
You need a haircut? That
Yeah.
doesn't mean you look like garbage. It just means you need a haircut.
I'm wearing pajamas.
I did it. Change it did. Okay, cool. I know you guys can probably see the little light up there. A friend
Mm-hmm.
of mine made this for me, and it's the Depresso Espresso cup. An
So
unsolicited, non-educating therapy session. No, not even a therapy session. Just like all friends getting together, just have an event session, just a vent session.
yeah, just a good
Like
old vent sesh.
have good old vent sesh, and it's valid. And I wanted to be, I guess, as you so put it, Petey, the lovely, lovely icon today of garbage, the depressed garbage bag today. Little, yeah, but no, in all seriousness, I did want to do this. I deep in my soul I wanted to cancel the episode because of how shitty I'm feeling,
Mm.
etc. Jesus freaking Christ, I'm freezing. Um and then I was like, no, because that's something that I need to come to terms with myself. It's okay to not be okay. And I'm like, you know what? What better than to do this immediately after a fucking therapy session? So that's what
Mm-hmm.
I decided. You're garbage, but it's hot garbage. I fucking Louis, oh my god, I love you. It's actually funny you said that. I have a mug and I don't have it with me, but it's a mug that says, "I'm still hot." It just comes in flashes, and it's got this 50s style, like, pinup chick on it, and I fucking love it to death
I
because I
love
do
that.
get hot flashes. I used to get them all the time when I had migraines. Now I don't get them anymore, but hot garbage, fuck yeah. I'll take it. I am hot garbage today. I am hot garbage because this is Depresso Espresso, and your espresso needs to be hot.
That's accurate.
Alright, so it's hot garbage today. You need a breather from college work, but Lord knows that won't be happening this week. I'm stacked full of assignments, had tests for 2 days in a row. Jesus Christ,
Yep.
dude.
I'm sorry,
No,
man.
which classes do you, have college work for? I'm not saying I'm gonna do your college work for you because I've already got enough on my plate, but, like, I also have this impulsive behavior of trying to do everything for everybody that I also need to, cut back on. Oops.
Mm,
That's a hot
mm,
take right there.
That's not a hot take. That's an old take on that we've talked about before.
Shut up. Siri, shut up. I don't want you Googling my shit, alright? She just listened to that entire
Googling hot
thing.
garbage.
Googling, I don't know how to stop helping people and fixing their shit. Music theory,
How
music
not to
history, and
be
ear
a yes
training.
man.
Yeah, how not to be a yes man. And that's on trauma and neglect.
Mm-hmm.
Music theory, music history, ear training. Oh, Lord help me, Jesus. Yeah, I
Didn't
can't
you
do
do
any of
music
that.
theory one
I
time?
did music history.
Music history, that's right.
Music history, I wanted to blow my brains out.
It sounded boring.
It it is and it isn't. It was just like the Baroque periods and before. It's just you want to rip your hair out. But like jazz and all that, oh wonderful. But no, it was just like the old frickin' Baroque music and
Mm-hmm.
the stupid fucking what's it called? I purged majority of my memory.
Mm.
Oh, you're in the romantic period. Okay, now you're in the modern era. I'm telling you, the modern era is way better. Cause like then you get to swing, you get to jazz, and
Mm-hmm.
it's the best thing ever. My buddy Max brought in his
Love swing music.
saxophone and he started playing sax, and everyone lost their mind. It was great. But like everything before that era is just so fucking dry. It's
I'll
so
never have to deal
dry.
with that.
Like, the blues, oh, I fucking love blues music. The emotion behind it, love it. The story, even when there's no lyrics, the stories behind a lot of blues music. Chroma back with his pistachios.
I hate
And
pistachios.
he hates pistachios.
I tried them,
Sunflower
they're not great.
seeds.
They're sunflower seeds. They're barbecue sunflower seeds because I can't
You
take any kind
nasty.
of other ones.
Just eat a normal fucking sunflower seed.
I used to, but they have way more salt on them than the
Mm-hmm.
barbecue ones do. And when I
Mm-hmm.
eat the regular ones, my tongue is like ripped up for days. So,
Mm.
so I eat these, and they're yummier.
Ooh.
Should we do the question of the day?
Oh yeah, what's the question of the day?
The question of the day is: in the past, people were buried with the items they would need in the afterlife. What would you want buried with you so you could use it in the afterlife?
Okay. What would you damn, you're going with some deep shit today.
Well, I could have gone like more deeper, but I figured this is like a nice, safe question. Nice, fun thing to just get your brain working, you know?
What would you want buried with you for the afterlife?
Yes, we want you guys in the comments too to answer. We want to see what you would be buried with
That's
in the
question of the
afterlife.
day.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
So
love
if
to
you had
think
to
about
spend,
death.
so my new lightsaber that's coming tomorrow. Nice,
Oh my god, please send me all the
awesome.
pictures, Lewis. I need to see it.
Yeah, I want to see it too. What is it? One of those like really expensive ones where you have to make each and every part or order each part and then like assemble it? I know there's a thing that you can do or a website you can go on to do that.
Mm,
And they like ask
yeah.
you what kind of crystal you want to put in it and it
Hmm.
makes the light of the lightsaber. I don't
Hmm.
know if that's what you got, but that's pretty cool.
Oh, I expect like a full reveal video, like unboxing video.
Go live, like
Hmm.
stream, and we'll watch you unbox your lightsaber.
That would be awesome.
Hmm.
A partner, so I can say finally you've dated somebody. Oh my god, stop it. No.
Mm-mm.
No. You don't need a person to be complete.
Mm-mm.
What's it called? If I hold on, what would I want buried with me for the afterlife? My dog. Like I like
What?
I said my dog.
I'm pretty sure when you die, you'll be able to see your dog. Are we talking about Jack here or a new dog?
in general. Like, I mean, Jack's cremated, so I mean, if you just put his jar or his
Mhm.
box of remains in my coffin, that's cool too.
Mhm.
And then this way we'll be attached at the hip in the afterlife. Because I
Mhm.
don't want to have to go and search for my dog in the afterlife. You know how many
Nah.
people have died? Billions. You know
I
how many
don't.
animals have died? Billions.
um.
What if there's
I.
reincarnation? What if he's out there fucking helping other people? I'm sorry, I want my dog, so fuck your shit. I want my dog. So I'm prepared to take his cremated grades remains to the grave with me to
Mm,
ensure that my dog stays with me. You're doing
okay.
a very specific video review for your channel unboxing all, don't you worry. Okay, good.
Mhm.
Now I got a bunch of one. You just have to connect the blade to the hilt. It has 5 different sound fonts and loads of colors. Oh, wonderful.
Mhm. Hmm.
That brings me joy.
Is there anything else that you would want buried with you for the afterlife?
Um, a never-ending jigsaw puzzle.
That sounds like hell to me. Like never being able to finish it? Because
Yeah.
that's what I think a never-ending jigsaw puzzle is. Never being able to finish the puzzle. Not being able to see the completed work. That's what
No,
you want?
I just want it to just never end. I just want to be stuck in that loop forever.
Oh my god, that sounds like literal hell to me.
No.
What if it was
'Cause
like you're able to put a puzzle together,
mhm.
and then when you like break it down and everything and put it back in the bag, a new puzzle comes out. No? You just want a never ending puzzle where you'll never be able to finish it?
I'm gonna chill after. All right. Well, yeah, it would keep me occupied. I mean, I don't know how to function in the afterlife. The fuck am I supposed to do?
Well,
Are you dead with me?
I don't know, maybe. We're probably gonna die at the same time, so
I'm taking your ass with me. You
mhm.
in that? I don't care
Like,
if you're alive or dead. You in that casket with me.
actually, I'm slightly older than you, so I'll probably die, like, a month earlier than you, and then you can, find me when you die.
How about a puzzle that changes every single time you complete?
That's
That's
what I
what I
just said.
mean.
That's
That's
what I
what I
just said.
mean.
What do you mean? That's what I just said.
You said some shit about putting it in a bag
Yeah,
and
because I'm thinking like fantasy, like you break it down, you put the puzzle back in the cool like bag of holding or whatever, and then you pour it out and it's a whole new puzzle. That's what I said.
oh, like a magical bag?
Sure, yes.
Okay, that's fine. I don't want to put it away though. I just want it
You
like
want to put some glue on that puzzle and then put it and hang it up somewhere and then start a whole new puzzle that comes out of the bag of holding that I've made up.
just want to social ones for to you both. Yeah, no, go ahead. Go tear up some Division 2, bro.
Mhm.
Me and Aiden are gonna play a game after this because we need friend time. I'm a lonely bitch and I
Mhm.
yeah.
Yep.
But
Mhm.
much love, seriously.
Mhm.
Parks, you still there, bro? You still chilling?
So
Parks is
that's a cool
blazing,
thing
by
to
the
know.
way.
Gotcha.
But yeah, no, never ending puzzle isn't like it as once it's completing it just like Jim Halpert your ass, Groma. He did.
Mhm.
He did. But what's it called? Uh yeah, no, like as soon as the last piece goes in, it just resets itself
Yeah.
and just separates on its own. Or I could be that obscene hoarder in the afterlife and just have a million puzzles, completed puzzles surrounding me.
You could. You
I mean,
could.
I hoard wrappers
It
of
it all depends on what you believe in as well, because like I don't know. If you believe in reincarnation, then you don't really have that chance to.
reincarnation would be cool, but like
Mhm.
at the same time, if there's a chance that I'd be reincarnated and there's also a possibility that I'd just get stuck in an eternal loop, to just like multiverse theory type shit.
Mm-hmm.
If it's that level of reincarnation, nah, I'd rather stay dead. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to live my life over and over and over again. I mean, I'd be retconned, sure, but
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather not. If there's a chance knowing that I could just go along this path again with like a minimal variation, then no. I'd no. Yeah, like some Groundhog Day bullshit, except you don't remember.
Yeah.
Unless you get deja vu. That's what I think deja vu is, to be honest. Like you've
Same.
already lived this moment before, and a past life has gotten to the same point you have.
Yeah, but it would have to be uh an alternate universe that your other half had
Yeah,
relived because your past life,
multiverse day.
yeah, because your past life can't relive that exact moment. Like I get I get deja vu when I'm playing games with you guys. I'll be like, "Oh, I just got deja vu," and it can't be a past life that did that. So it must be an alternate version of me that did that. I don't know. That's weird.
I
This is
don't
a
know.
mental health podcast, not a philosophy or whatever.
Science.
Sure. Uh, what would I want buried with me? I mean, mine is kind of cliche. I don't know if I would have to be buried with it, but just like every one of my consoles, because I want to play games in the afterlife. I want to be able to just play what I want to play whenever I want to play it, and not have to worry about anything else. What about a Doctor Who type scenario where you regenerate every time you're on the cusp of death? You tell what I've spent most of my time, my recent time watching. Yeah.
Also, I'm
Would hate
missing
that.
your lovely play-by-play tweets on Doctor Who on Twitter. Don't see that shit anymore, you bastard.
hmm Also, I have these you know those Chinese like they're like bells,
Mm-hmm.
but they're like these. I don't want to say balls, but they're Chinese ringing balls, basically. You know,
Bells.
bells. Yeah,
But they're like little. Yeah.
yeah, or like stone bells or whatever. I have two of those that have like a panda on each
Mm-hmm.
side, and they were my father's, and that's
Mm-hmm.
probably what I would take with me as well.
I
And
think that'd be cool. Yeah.
they used to be so like loud, and now they're very not loud. They're actually right here. I can probably show you guys. I've had it with me since I was a kid, since I was very, very young.
Ooh.
hmm This was my father's.
I used to have those, but I don't know what happened to them.
Mm. They have little pandas on them,
Let's
and they used to
be loud.
ring, yeah,
Yeah.
much louder, but they don't ring that much anymore. Yeah, these were my father's, so I'd probably take that with me as well. So
That'd be
my game
awesome.
consoles and that.
Okay. Okay.
hmm Yeah.
Retro game consoles. Yes.
Mm.
Okay. You have an idea for a future project on the particular program? You just gotta get around to recording some audio, video, some stuff. Heard. All right.
Okay. All right. All right.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I hear you. I
Ooh,
hear you.
actually.
All right. So we did question of the day.
Mm-hmm.
How about let's go into the how are you? No, really. How are you?
Garbage.
How is everyone? As well.
Let's see how everybody's doing.
Mm-hmm.
And we asked it generally earlier because people were coming into the chat.
Mm-hmm.
But
But no filters.
mm-hmm,
Just honesty with what you're comfortable with, obviously. And
of course.
how is everyone? What's been going on in your lives? What's some recent stuff that you've been trying to work through or something? Do you wanna start it off on, or do you want me to start?
You were
Just
asking me,
anybody.
or
I figured it's gonna be. It takes time for people to comment, and we can't just be silent while people are
true,
commenting.
true.
Yeah.
For me, the last couple weeks have been rough. What's it
Mhm.
called? I came down with not COVID. Ooh, actually, you know what? No, let's talk about Lewis really quickly.
Mhm.
Um, Yesterday helped a lot. It was good to see Paul for a few hours. Getting your haircut tomorrow, meeting up with workmates. That's awesome. No, that's awesome. I'm
That's
glad.
really cool. I'm very happy about that, Lewis. It's always good to have those days to just, chill and heal from the
Mhm.
stressors of life. Mhm.
It's especially like just to have something to do
Mhm.
is wonderful.
Definitely.
Good to my workmates. Plus, I'm glad the lockdown's lifting up for you guys. They've been really strict on the lockdown for y'all.
Oh yeah.
So, cause shit, Paul's hair is a mess. I'm over here like getting a haircut every fucking couple of weeks. Like,
I haven't gotten my haircut in a
what's
few
so?
months now.
Oh yeah.
Squad Finder asks, "What's up?"
Hey, how are you? Long time no see. I know I haven't really been active on my channel, but I wanted to make sure that I put this episode out on
That's okay.
behalf of everybody,
Mhm.
going through some, myself included. Um, but yeah, I'm loaded, so I'm trying to avoid answering the question until the end because there's too much.
Okay. I mean, you don't
How?
have to answer it if you don't want to.
Oh no, I'm gonna answer it because it's valid. Like people should know. Like it's okay to not be okay, and
Mhm.
I'm gonna talk about it because there's a lot of stuff in regards to mental health that we can touch base upon.
Mhm.
Um, Anything new going on with you right now? Like, how are you actually doing?
Me or Squad Finder?
God.
Gotcha.
And also you.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm as okay as I can be, I
Mhm.
guess. Had a crappy therapy session yesterday.
Which is valid.
Mhm. Uh, I felt we talked about, like, me and my therapist talked about how like ADHD and PTSD gets misdiagnosed a lot with
Mhm.
each other, and I was basically asking, like, how would I get properly diagnosed with ADHD, because I've never actually been
Mhm.
like properly diagnosed with it. And uh and I want to preface this by saying I'm not mad at her in any way.
Of
I'm
course not.
I'm actually glad that she is making me think about this stuff, but she basically said, like, a lot of the times people who have really bad PTSD gets misdiagnosed with ADHD, or get symptoms of ADHD so that they think they have ADHD. And my brain immediately, like, felt extremely invalidated. I felt
Mhm.
like I didn't, like, she was basically saying I don't have this thing and I only feel this way because of this thing, which could very well be the truth.
Mhm.
Um, and she basically asked me, like, uh, why do you need this diagnosis? What will this diagnosis do for you? That actually made me think, like, I don't know. I just wanted it. I just wanted the diagnosis. So yeah, I'm just kind of like processing that and just trying to figure it
Yeah.
all out and whatnot. So yesterday was kind of a sucky day because the entire day I felt like very invalidated, and I just felt down. I was super nonverbal, and uh, But now I'm just kind of processing it and just thinking it through and everything.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's what's going on with me. So I'm okay. Just feeling my feelings. That's all.
Mm.
Hello, Addie.
Hi, Eddie. Yeah, I typed in chat to acknowledge her so I didn't interrupt
Mm,
you. Because you and I
yeah.
tend to immediately just whoop
Yeah.
as soon as another voice interjects. So I'm working
Mhm.
on that as well because I do tend to do that myself. And just my brain just goes, I don't remember what I was talking about, so we're
Me
not
too.
going to talk about it anymore.
I often have to like interrupt my therapist as well because my brain will forget something. Like I'll be like,
Mhm.
"Oh, I want to talk about that," but I want to wait for her to finish talking.
Mhm.
But I've learned I'm just like, "Wait, Amy, stop. I need to talk first before I forget this."
Mhm.
She's usually pretty cool about it, so it's
Yeah.
okay to interrupt in a sense, but don't do it all the time
Yeah.
because it is rude. And I'm speaking to the chat.
Yeah.
Um,
Hi, Addie. How are you? Like, how are
yeah.
you doing?
How are
What's
you
new with
really,
you?
Eddie? What's going on? We're having a chill stream day today, just kind of talking about general stuff and recent events
Mhm.
within our lives. Hmm I'm munching on sunflower seeds,
No, you're good.
as
You're
always.
good.
hmm
But I mean, I guess I'll
hmm
kind of talk about what's been going on, and
Talk
I
about what
definitely
you're
want
comfortable
to.
with.
Yeah, no, I mean, what's happening? Are you people sad? What are you talking about?
I mean, it's called Depresso Espresso. We're sad like 80% of the time.
I mean, yeah, we are sad like
Yeah,
80% of the time. I mean,
but it's okay.
I'm actually gonna preface that and talk about that a little bit more.
hmm
Considering my lovely diagnoses. Yeah, it's general stuff. So today, there's no topic. It's called an unmasked episode because I'm letting people in on the fact that I'm not okay. And it's more along the lines of it's okay to not be okay. And to show that it's not all sugars and rainbows and having good therapy sessions. It's also not being able to take care of yourself. It's also having shitty therapy sessions where you're
hmm
crying through the whole fucking thing. Um,
I've had
it's
that before.
that was me earlier.
hmm
That was the first time in a while that I like fucking bawled my eyes out.
hmm
And then I think the last time I bawled my eyes out was yeah, I can't fucking remember.
hmm
I am very locked up with my emotions. I do not process my emotions like most people. I bottle it up because it's hard for me to come to terms with certain things, and it's hard for me to acknowledge certain pain. And
hmm
I'm sure you guys can hear it in my voice, but that's just because I was fresh.
Yeah.
It's still an open wound today, and tomorrow it will be fucking MacGyvered back up.
hmm
Um,
Yeah, and you're 100% not alone. Those are all valid feelings.
and what's it called? So like backtracking a bit, 2 weeks from today? No, only a week ago. So um a week ago I had therapy, or 2 weeks. I can't even fucking remember at this point. My brain is not computing with time. I lose. Oops, that is my phone picking up that audio. Love it. Live for it.
That's okay.
Um, I lose time a lot. It's a symptom of multiple diagnoses that I have, both having chronic depression, both having undiagnosed ADHD, also having PTSD. I lose time very easily.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on getting diagnosis for my ADHD if I have it, but because I have PTSD, I might not actually have ADHD.
Mm-hmm. All of our symptoms may just be some really bad PTSD.
It may just be really, really, really bad PTSD and really bad untreated trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and to preface that, I've also been untreated for said trauma for shit. I'm turning 24 this year.
Mm-hmm.
12 years.
Mm-hmm.
12 years? No, 11 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, 11 years. I can pinpoint that because I became friends with you shortly after
Yeah.
my trauma. And
That's
that's
what's been bottled up, put the wax on the seal, left it in a corner to ferment for a while.
yeah,
It's
that's
alcoholic
fucking
now.
it's yeah, actually I am a fucking high functioning alcoholic as well, so that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Most people don't know that about me. I done really, really well to steer clear of alcohol at
I think you've done good so far.
a level of self-harm. I do not self-harm in that sense
Mm-hmm.
anymore. Um
Mm-hmm.
I think the last time I did was New Year's
Mm-hmm.
of 2020 to 2021. But that we're not going to talk about that. That's old news. I am happy to easily do a open book slash unmasked episode where I come on here and just talk about a lot of my shit. Just
Dude.
so you guys can have a window into my soul. But going back again because I can't keep track for the life of me. I do, and also to say I do think I have ADHD because I've been like this my whole life. Like this isn't something that's new. Aiden has seen me behave this way and lose track of
Mm-hmm.
time and where I am. Um, Even though he did come into my life after my trauma, uh, I have been like this a majority of my life. There's not a moment where I can remember where my thoughts were collected in a specific way,
Same.
or organized. I lose track of conversation very easily. I zone out in conversation very easily.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I have always been this weird hoarder. I have always been the person that can't function without doing multiple things at once. So I have my phone in my hand. I'm just literally I'm stimming right now. I'm
Mm-hmm.
stimming because that's the only way that I can keep focused. And a lot of that is ADHD. Also could be attributed to grounding, but
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, I'm just trying to keep myself focused for you guys. Hey, Werewolf.
Yeah.
Um,
Hey, werewolf.
so on the 27th, it was my lovely anniversary of 7 years with, you guys know him as Kano. Some of you who are close to us know him as Paul, because some of us are close knit friends. Some have been close knit friends for years.
The ones who are closer know him as the pale chicken nugget. No, I'm just
Exactly,
kidding.
the pale chicken nugget. And the 27th was amazing. He and I began streaming a new thing for Lovebird Gaming on the channel, and that was a great day. That was a beautiful day. And then he went to bed because our schedules are not aligned right now. He's working like insane hours. I'm working insane hours. Our schedules are so far from synced up. On top of it, there's a 5-hour time difference because we're in a long distance relationship. Yada yada yada. Um, that same night at around 9, 10 o'clock, I lost my taste and I lost my smell. And going from happy go lucky day, it's my 7-year anniversary, I just had an amazing day with my significant other and partner,
Mm-hmm.
to holy shit, I have COVID and I have bad anxiety and I have bad OCD. So, of course, now I am in a state of panic because my mind's going to the worst possible scenario.
Mhm.
Thankfully, it didn't get that bad. It almost got that bad. I'll be honest. It almost got that bad, but it didn't. So I immediately, notified my job. They excluded me from work for a set amount of time. Um, I am a very hyper independent person, and that comes from my trauma. That comes from a lot of stuff. And not being able to take care of myself, not being able to self-care or do the bare minimum for myself and be literally kept in bed for days was debilitating in itself because you literally you have to stay in bed. Like I couldn't breathe. I
Mhm.
was and still like right now you guys are probably noticing it, I have to take breaths um where normally I could just rip through an entire sentence with no problem. That has been a lasting effect.
Mhm.
Um that I have now been confined to inhaler because of, but that 10, 12 days, at first I thought I was crazy because I tested negative like 4 times. And then I got my uh lab results back from my physical that I had a couple days prior. And I mind you, that was just a normal physical, yearly physical that happened to be coincidentally scheduled at the time. All my labs showed that I was physically sick. And that was days before I even had my first symptom. So at least that validated the fact that I was sick with something. It was just we weren't sure what. And
Yeah, getting all the
I
symptoms of COVID and then it saying negative, 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 I can imagine feels very invalidating because it's like,
oh,
"What's going
it
on?"
was just it was a cycle of obsessive compulsive behavior and doing research and trying to figure out what was wrong with me and a lot of tears and a lot of anxiety and uncertainty, which
Mhm.
sucked. It fucking sucked because I didn't know what was going on. It was terrifying.
But you got through it, and
Yeah, I
your
did.
your
And it
taste
was
is mostly back,
weird.
I'm pretty sure?
I can only taste like salty and spicy shit right now.
Mhm.
And my sense of smell is not as strong as it used to be, but COVID is very unpredictable.
Indeed.
Uh Even like my voice, it's scratchy as fuck still.
Yeah.
Um but like to have a test for the flu for like 3 4 different strains of flu all come back negative,
Mhm.
for it to be actual viral upper respiratory infection and for it to be continually like you're negative for COVID, you're negative for COVID, you're negative for
Mhm.
COVID, that was just so mind-boggling to me
Yeah.
and just
Mind-boggling for
felt
me too.
so invalidating because I thought I was crazy and I was going through
Mhm.
this whole stage of like imposter syndrome, like, oh my God, I don't have COVID, so what is it? I drank like I ordered Japanese food just so I
Mhm.
could drink. And mind you, I spent $40 on Japanese food that I couldn't even fucking taste just so I could drink a bunch of fucking soy sauce packets
Mhm.
so I can validate whether or not I lost my taste. I and just for reference, I do not
Mhm.
wish this on anybody, but for people that have sensory disorders and for people that are autistic that really are adverse to texture, I have never sympathized more with another human being than I did when I lost my taste because food is literally the most textured thing
Mhm.
on the planet, and I never realized how we don't notice texture as much when there's flavor with it. But when it comes to texture and no flavor, that's a whole other ballpark. You feel everything in your mouth. You feel everything from how grainy something is to how thick something is in consistency to the shape of a grain of rice. Like when I tell you texture was so weird, I never realized I ate food for flavor more than I did for texture until
Mhm.
recently. It was insane. Like I understand why people are texture adverse to certain foods or in general when it comes to sensory I don't even know
Issues.
sensory disorders,
Yeah,
sensory
yeah.
disorders because you wouldn't notice it otherwise because you always have those two senses at the same time. Touch and
Mhm.
taste is always at the same time. Take one away and it's a whole other world. I wouldn't even be able to dive into it. There's not
Yeah,
enough time to dive into it.
I don't think I'd have a very good time if
You
if
yeah,
my taste went away because I
you're
already have a
very
bad sensory stuff.
yeah,
I've
and
had so much trouble with stuff
it
like
it was definitely something else.
oral fixations and whatnot.
Um, but with that came a lot of, realization that my mental health was and I was doing really, really good in regards to my mental health, etcetera. I didn't realize how out of, touch I was with my mental health until I became confined to my bed, and I had a couple of realizations with my therapist, in the middle of my quarantine. Thankfully, I had a therapy session with her, but she would have taken me immediately if I texted her saying I was in crisis or anything like that. Um, where like being confined to your room, and I'm already pretty confined to my room in general. Like I just live in this room pretty much, and
Yeah, but this is something that basically took
like
your
it
control away
it
100%.
took my control away.
Yes.
And most people assume when I say took my control away, they assume I'm a control freak. It has nothing to do with that and everything to do with control over me and myself and not other people. I don't like that is something that I'm very averse to.
Mhm.
I don't like controlling other people. I like organization. I like uh being able to have a sense of control when it comes to myself and what I'm doing. But when it comes to organization's sake and communication, that's where I am obsessive compulsive. That's where I am like, hey, you need to be able to give us a time frame for this. Or, hey, I need to know because this will adversely affect me in a way that will debilitate me.
Mhm.
Um, so like, speaking on that, Sunday, was a really good day. At first at first it sucked ass because I had plans to go see someone, and then because we set a specific time, I can't function. And my life literally runs on a set schedule. So it was to the point where because there was a time set, I couldn't do anything up to that time. Um and it's debilitating because you can't think of anything else but that time, and then your mind goes into a cycle of, well, what if they're late and they need an extra half an hour? Okay, so then the time comes, you get there, they don't get a hold of you, and then you try to rationalize, okay, they're probably running late. Let's give it a half an hour and see what happens. Then your brain's like, all right, cool. So we're not going to do anything for half an hour. See what happens. This, that, and the other. And then you just keep playing it off in your head and you get stuck in this loop. But you're also in your own head, like, hey, we also have shit to do. Like, we need to get it done. But your brain's also telling you, yeah, but we had an appointment and we had plans. Plans fell through, but they could also reach out. So we can't do those things until they reach out or reschedule. So
Mhm.
I hate it so much.
That's executive dysfunction.
It's a little executive dysfunction to a T, and anyone can have executive
Yeah,
dysfunction.
yeah, absolutely.
It's all comes in different ways. I unfortunately can't function without schedules. Um,
Mhm.
it's the only way I function. So like people are in awe when they see my calendar and they're like, "Oh, you're doing this, that, and the other." I'm like, "Yeah." And then in between that, I also have to function and get stuff done. Otherwise, then I don't feel productive. But
Mhm.
to not be able to do specific things simply because of a time, and then like even if the plans get canceled, I still can't function because I designated that whole time frame. It
Mhm.
sucks. Like I don't know what to do with myself. So you literally get stuck in a loop.
You're frozen. Hold on.
Um,
There we go. You're
I'm
fine now.
I'm frozen.
You're fine now.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of weak signal going on, so I don't know what's happening there, but
Mhm.
um,
Yeah, I
yeah.
get it. I get it. It
So
it was a very sucky time.
it was a very second time, and then it got to I realized like I'm not where I should be.
Mhm.
Yesterday, my PTSD or something was acting up. I don't even know at this point. I
I feel you.
There was a full disconnect yesterday where
Mhm.
I kind of floated through my day. I was on autopilot. I
Mhm.
don't know how to describe it, but it was pretty much the point where I can remember parts of my day and that's it. Like I just got through it. I
Mhm.
just functioned to get through it, and that's been a lot of my days. And then, of course, today comes. Thankfully, I didn't have the coffee plans that I had this morning, but of course, because I already blocked off time, my brain's like, well, you can't do the stuff that you want to do right now and get it done. Well, great.
Mhm.
Now I have to dedicate time tomorrow to do it before I go into work because it won't get done.
Mhm.
And even then, there's no guarantee that it's going to get done because it's a cycle.
It's a complete mental block, basically.
It's a physical and
Yeah.
mental block. Like I am on lockdown. I have not left bed today except for turning on this light,
Mhm.
plugging in my string lights, and also grabbing my laptop. And even then, I didn't even leave bed to grab my laptop.
Yeah.
I just went to the end of my bed, grabbed my laptop off the stand, and then went back into position. Oh, and I went to the bathroom once today and I got food, but the only reason why I got food was because I could smell it kind of. And my mom told me she was making food. So that means that I've had one meal today.
Mhm.
And other than that, returned to my little hole up here. And now I'm back in bed. And that's where I'm gonna stay because that's all I can do today. That's all I have in me. Um
Mhm.
but therapy was shitty, but in a good way. Um,
Mhm.
realized my mental health is absolute garbage. She did an exercise, Laura. Her name's Laura. She's
Mhm.
wonderful. I love her to death. Um, did an exercise. That's what this paper is for. And what's it called? Pretty much what the exercise was. She's like, if you don't mind, we'd like to do this. And she knows how I am with consent. She's always going to ask me before she does certain things. And she's like, if you don't mind delegating like 5 or so minutes to it, I want you to get a pen and paper if you have one close by. And then she's like, do you have a song that makes you happy? And I'm like, I mean, it's my favorite band in the whole wide world. So, and she didn't, I didn't even have to say it at first. She knew exactly what I was going to pick
Mhm.
because of how much this band means to me, and it's
Right.
Disturbed. And hi, hi, honey,
I
how are you? Um,
oh,
what's it called? So, uh,
is it one of the ballads that they sang?
no, it's actually not an older song, but it's "The Light" by Disturbed.
Light. Okay.
And I don't think I can actually play it through here. I wish I could.
Yeah.
Um, But she played that and she told me, while you're listening to this song, you need to write down everything that you want, and while the song's playing. And that's also music that I don't listen to just out of the blue anymore because I don't want it to lose its meaning. And it's also
Mhm.
music that I listen to when I need to fucking feel my feelings. And I knew
Mhm.
I needed to feel my feelings, so I made her play it. And it did make me happy hearing there was happiness somewhere deep down in there. Um
Mhm.
but it did bring up a lot of emotion that I needed to feel.
Hey, Lyric, welcome.
Hey, how are you guys doing? Much love to you. So, for this podcast, since you guys are just joining us, there's no specific topic. It's called Unmasked because me and the boy are having. I went over here.
Me and the boy over here,
Yeah,
somewhere off
over here.
screen.
Yeah, this boy right here are having terrible mental health time. So we're
Mhm.
unmasked. We're just, in our feelings and we're opening ourselves up to you guys because not everything's kittens and fucking rainbows. But I got like it's a small little sticky note and everything.
Mhm.
And the first thing, and it made Laura smile, of course, because she fucking knew this was going to be the first thing that I said.
Uh-huh.
I want to live with Paul. That was the first thing I said. First thing. And
Right.
then immediately following, I want a home because
Valid.
unfortunately, where I live now is not a home. It's just a place I live and exist. Mm, Makes note to go Dragonborn boy, just like Kratos the next day. I'm very excited. Honestly, that made my day a lot better on Sunday. I've
Yeah,
been having a rough time with my mental health. That D&D session was
yeah.
great.
That session
That
was
was
awesome. I
great.
had so much fun.
I cannot wait for the next session, ladies. And I'm
Mhm.
definitely gonna figure out how the fuck to stream it. And don't forget the pixie toss. Oh my god, yes, the pixie toss. I love it. I loved it every single time. Um, I want financial security, stability, which I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm making
Mhm.
progress.
You're making
But
a
that's
lot of
always
progress.
that's definitely something that I'm gonna want for a while until it's eventually just there.
Mhm.
The fourth thing is I want to be happy. The reason I said that is because I don't feel happiness like everyone else does, and
Mhm.
it's I didn't notice this. I don't experience it often, but when I do, it's momentary, and then it just feels like shit afterwards. So it's just
Mhm.
like, all right, cool. Well, I'm happy now, and I don't know how long this is gonna last, which sucks, but I enjoy it in the moment, and then it disappears.
Mhm.
I want to see myself again, which is hard to explain. Uh,
You basically, well, at least what I'm getting out of it is you want to see yourself before the trauma.
yeah. Eh,
Mm,
no.
okay.
Mm,
Okay. I'm gonna let you go through this and figure this out.
I don't know if I want to see myself before the trauma, but maybe recognize myself.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then after that I wrote I want to know myself and know who I am. But that's on undiagnosed borderline personality disorder because
Mhm.
there's a lot of not being able to recognize yourself in the mirror. That's another thing that happens with me a lot.
Mhm.
uh and like I see myself, and but when I see myself it's more so adjectives and not being able to describe me to someone. Like I wouldn't be able to do that other than being like, oh, I'm a hard worker, or oh, uh I am in a long distance relationship. Oh, I have a best friend of 10 years. Oh,
Mhm. You're describing things that you have, not what you are.
Yes. And I want to be able to like, oh, this is who I am as a person, you know?
Mhm.
So that sucks ass,
Typical.
but I want to be passionate again. I want to feel passionate about shit again and not be like,
I definitely can understand that. I
oh, I
can.
fucking hate it, yo.
Because like back in high school, I used to be able to have all these like cool hyperfixations that I would
Yeah.
love and I would be super into, and I'd be like studying and just consuming all this content for like weeks or months on end, and I can't remember the last time I've had a hyperfixation.
Yeah.
It's been a very long time.
I mean, I hyperfixate on more so characters now because it's a
Mhm.
comfort thing.
Yeah.
Uh but like a hyperfixation like on a hobby,
Mhm.
like they're deep down. I know they're deep down. Like I want to get back into going to the shooting range. That's why I bought a GoPro.
Mhm.
I have the GoPro now. Um I have the time.
Mhm.
I'm getting
You
the
just need
money.
the motivation as
It's
well.
just the motivation
Yeah.
and and getting myself to a place where I want to do stuff. You lost the passion, and I completely understand it. Like there are
Yeah.
times where I force myself to stream because I want to, but I also don't want to let anybody down. You know what I mean? Because
Mhm.
I know people do enjoy my content. And I have to remind myself that sometimes. Um, the 260 some odd of you guys that
Mhm.
stick through all of my bullshit. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Um, but it's I want to feel passionate. I want to show you guys who I am. And
Mhm.
I have an idea of who I was, but who I was pre-trauma and who I am now are two
Mhm.
different people. And I don't know who I am right now. I
I
know
completely
things
get
that I
you.
like to do. I know I like to knit, but I didn't. When was the last time I fucking knit?
No, it's been a while. It's been a while.
When's the last time I made a scarf? Uh, when was the last time I painted or
I
drawn?
mean, I could literally, I could see you deteriorating over time, basically,
Yeah.
because you stopped knitting, you stopped drawing, painting, you stopped watering your plants, all that jazz. Yeah,
Yep.
I completely get it. I know how it is. Like me, I'm not gonna say specifics, but I didn't pre April 1st, 2021, no 2020,
Yeah.
and I didn't post April 1st is completely different person in my brain.
Yeah. And it's
Now
rough.
it is rough. The
Mario
PTSD.
420, welcome, welcome. Welcome to
Yes,
episode
hello,
5,
welcome.
Depresso.
Depresso, espresso.
Thank you. What did I
Yeah,
say?
espresso, depresso.
Depresso?
Yes,
Either
that's
way,
okay.
we're depressed here, and
Yeah,
it's okay to feel depressed here.
yes.
It's a safe place,
It's okay to not be okay.
and it
We're
is
talking
okay to
about
not be okay.
very serious subjects.
Yep. And this is an unmasked episode. It's the first edition of an unmasked episode, actually, where we talk about the real shit going on in our lives and how garbage we feel
Mhm.
and why we feel this way. We dive into um our feelings. We'll have, realizations here and there. It's a
Mhm.
whole ass experience.
Can you
So welcome.
imagine can you imagine if we got rated on this specific episode?
Bruh, if we get fucking rated on this episode, well, I'm borderline about to fucking bawl my eyes out over bullshit. I'ma lose
Yeah.
my mind, yo. Welcome,
Like
Mario
Will said,
420.
like today I had to push back my Subnautica stream. The day was just really busy and hectic, and I needed a full day to dedicate, and I always feel bad. Don't don't feel bad. I can understand if you feel like you have an obligation towards streaming because of a following or anything like that. But like for me, I see streaming and YouTube as a hobby, not as like a full time thing.
Mhm.
If you see it as a hobby like I do, then don't feel bad because I let people know that I do this as a hobby and I'm not serious in any way. I'm not full-time streamer in any way, and people who follow me understand that and they stick around. So if you let people know that it's just a hobby for you, you know, assuming that it is, then people will follow you and understand that, and they'll just stick around.
Yeah.
So don't feel bad. Also, Subnautica's an awesome game. I'm also attempting to stream Subnautica, but Thalassophobia is a thing, and it sucks. But don't think I've streamed in a month. I just don't have the energy. Same. I need to get back into streaming. I got really, what's it called? Not disconcerted, but what's the word? I got really unmotivated basically because I was trying to stream BioShock, but for some reason the game doesn't allow you to stream it. It just says you can't stream it. So after that happened, I'm just like, well, I don't know what to do now because I really wanted to stream BioShock.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes life gets in the way and it can't be helped a lot of the times. Yes, that's accurate, Lewis. I totally understand life is a struggle and never take the little things for granted. I love how you, and I'm not mocking you in any way, I genuinely love that you capitalize every word in a sentence. That's strange, but I like it.
It's putting emphasis on it, and
Yeah.
I vibe.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
Hello,
I'm definitely
Oh, DJing. I said Jing.
Jing.
Sorry. I stopped Jing for 2 weeks recently.
I mean, technically you're not wrong. In one language, it'll definitely be Jing.
Probably, yeah. I'm a thalassophobe as well. Yep, major aquaphobe too. I'm not aquaphobic. I don't mind swimming or anything like that or being in water. I just hate deep water and the unknown and the darkness in water. Like I don't like it. I hate it.
I just don't fuck with big bodies of water in general.
Yeah.
I'm a say it because I can.
I
didn't go for that shit. I'm not. I don't fuck with that shit. I will fall into that stereotype. I am one black person that cannot swim good.
Wait. Okay, I was about to say, but you can swim, at least. You can swim. We've been swimming together,
but not good. Like
that's okay.
If we out in the ocean, I'm gonna drown.
Oh my god! I won't let you drown.
You can use my dead, lifeless body as a flotation device.
Okay.
Because I'll be full of air.
Flip out in a swimming pool, even a tub. Damn, that's like hardcore aquaphobe. Yeah,
damn, that's rough. Yeah, no,
yeah, that is rough.
No, I like baths, but yeah, no. I like thinking about it now. My brain's like, wow, yeah, no, I completely get that because you can drown in a bathtub.
You can, yeah.
That is valid as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
That is holy shit. Did you think you could? All right, so I'm not trying to. So if this is making you uncomfortable, Lyrical, please tell me. But did y'all know you could drown in like 2 inches of water?
Yeah. Yes, you can drown just by drinking too much water. So.
Well, yeah, your red blood cells will literally explode.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Which is insane to me.
Excuse me.
Which in the process of getting your life back on track and stay positive as possible. That's a beautiful thing. Yeah. That is a beautiful thing. I am in the process of doing that too, but sadly, there are obstacles called mental health that I wish I could physically punch because that would bring me joy and also would curb a lot of my anger.
So me, Mom, and Cameron are planning on going to the Smash therapy place, I think in East Hartford. Do you want to come with us?
I am off on a Tuesday.
Okay, I don't know if it's going to happen like recently, like soon or anything. We've just been talking about it.
I need to smash shit. It's either that or I'm going to the gun range to shoot a bunch of shit.
I mean, you can do either, but I want to go to the Smash.
I will do both happily. Shoot shit.
Smash stuff.
Sometimes it's hard to understand. Oh yeah.
Colorophobia. I don't know what colorophobia is.
Yeah, what's colorophobia? Colorophobia.
Whose 5-year-old sister drowned Yeah, that's well. Also, leaving a young child alone in the bath, even with that amount of water, is still like, don't do that. You always need to supervise children when near water. Who? Okay,
Wait,
Pixel. Who isn't
okay,
scared of
okay,
clowns?
okay, no. Wait, is that really what that's called? Wait. Wait, is that really what it's called? Because I never knew what
That
the
is
fear of clowns are.
that is
I'm
not the
afraid of
dumbest phobia. That is
yo,
not.
I am afraid of clowns and dolls.
Same. Same.
I don't
I
fuck
have a
with 'em.
crazy phobia of dolls. What's the thing?
Her mom turned around for 30 seconds. What
What?
the fuck, yo?
Holy crap! How would that even happen? She didn't try to resuscitate her or anything. I mean, that's all
No,
personal.
no, yeah, no. Let's not ask those
Yeah.
questions.
Don't answer that. You don't have to answer that.
Oh,
But
she wasn't alone. What? 30 seconds? Yeah, actually, yeah, that sounds about right. 30 seconds is more than enough time to drown, which is insane.
and that's Pixel. It's not the dumbest phobia ever because I had a friend in middle school that was afraid of cotton balls. So yeah, literally had a fear of cotton balls. And I mean,
Wait,
I don't wanna
high
laugh at
school?
somebody's middle school. But I don't want to laugh at someone's phobia, but it is kind of like what happened in your
Well,
life that makes you afraid of cotton balls.
no, I laughed because I'm like, cotton balls. I'm like, I could name a couple people that are no longer on this earth that are afraid of cotton. But that's
Bro, really?
that's just a joke on slavery. That's all
Oh
that
my
is. That's a
god.
slavery joke. That's a slavery joke. This is an 18 plus stream. I never said it wasn't gonna. I never said this was gonna be clear profanity. But
Mario 420 says, "I have a little boy that I have to set a good example for, though that's what's always brings me back to my feet." That's having someone that looks towards you for being a role model or uh to be taken care of. That's always good motivation. So
mhm.
yeah, it's good.
It means you were stronger than you know. It
I
definitely
watched
means
the
you were
movie
stronger.
Dead Silence or It's. I don't like
Well,
horror movies.
I love horror movies, but I don't fuck with it because clowns and Dead Silence. I don't know
Yeah.
nothing about Dead Silence, but I'm intrigued. Let me go and do a Google. It's gonna get bright as fuck in here. Dead Silence.
That's
It's a
okay.
2007 film, or actually no, 19.
Mhm.
Oh no, I already say no. Nope, I already know that movie. I didn't. Nope.
Dead
That's
Silence.
a hell no. No. We don't fuck with the dolls. Nope.
Oh god, no. No dolls.
No.
No dolls.
I saw the picture and my brain went, the fuck is that
You know I had
shit?
a painting in my room when I was a kid that I used to be terrified of?
No.
It was just a simple painting that was hung up in my room for
What's
years
the
when I was
painting
young.
of?
It was a painting of like a little girl walking down a like stone curved staircase with like a basket of flowers. It was a very pleasant picture, but I hated it because the girl is painted to look exactly towards like the camera, so to speak, if there was a
Yeah.
camera. So it looked like her eyes were following you, and I hate it. I literally had mom take it down like
Okay.
a very long time ago. But I literally told her like I can't keep looking at this. I wake up at night and I see her staring at me, and she's gonna walk out of the picture one day and kill me in my sleep. So
Yeah, there was one point I had dolls that my aunt gave me, and I
I had
threw
those
them in
too.
the closet.
I
I had to
think
throw
you
them in
might
the
have seen
closet.
my dolls though.
You've seen my dolls. You
I've seen your
remember?
dolls. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I threw them in the closet after a while because then I
I
was
had
like,
porcelain dolls that I got from my
yep.
grandma, and I threw them out. I don't think I threw them out. I think I either gave them back to her or I put them in storage and I never looked back.
I
Also, my
don't remember.
grandma tried to give me a life size like American Girl doll
Nope.
too, and I
That's a
was like,
no.
I literally can't take this because I'm afraid of it so much.
That's a hell
Oh
no.
yeah.
That's a hell
That was
no.
the only time where I declined a Christmas present. And
Wow.
I never do that because you can't decline Christmas presents. You got to just be like, thanks, it's an avocado, but I can't with dolls. I can't with dolls. It was able to watch, but Tim Curry, no. I never watched any of the
Oh, that okay. Yeah. Okay. I no effects with it. No.
I wonder, since you like have a phobia of clowns and everything, how do you feel about, what should I call it? It's not a meme, but basically the amount of people that got horny for Pennywise when that came out. How do you feel about that?
I don't understand it at
Me
all.
neither.
It's
Me neither.
just the most terrifying thing in the absolute world.
Because I can understand, I'm not going to use the word that we usually use. I'm going to use a scientific word. I can understand teratophilia, but I don't understand the clown. I don't understand the Pennywise thing.
Teratophilia. What the fuck is teratophilia?
Monster. Mm-hmm.
Oh, monster fucking?
Yes. Oh my god. Teratophilia is basically.
Oh, you're using it all scientific, and I'm over here the chaotic motherfucker that I am. I'm like, you being smart and shit. It's monster fucking. This is
Mom was watching Predator the other day, like the newest one that just came out, and it was
Watching
on the
what?
scene Predator.
Oh, fuck
the
yeah.
newest one that just came out, and
Fuck yeah.
the scene that I walked on was like this giant freaking predator holding up a tiny human. I'm just like, yes, yes, that's awesome.
Yeah, no, I love Predator.
Mm.
Why am I not? Where's the?
Did you open it? Wait, why did you take your glasses off?
You didn't notice that I do that a lot. I'll look.
You do. Wait, are you nearsighted or farsighted?
I'm nearsighted.
Then why would you take your glasses off? Your glasses are supposed to help you see.
These are busted up glasses, alright? Leave me alone. I need new glasses. So sometimes I have to just, take off my glasses so I can, see shit. Well, yeah.
Okay, Tim Curry can wear high heels better than me. He deserved a good, healthy fear. What?
I love Tim Curry. Remember Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Yeah.
Not the Laverne Cox version, but the original version.
The original version.
The original version. You've seen the original version,
the original version together.
Did we really?
Yes.
Okay, good. And then you and I watched the newer version.
Laverne Cox one, yeah, after.
Okay, cool. All right, wonderful.
I don't remember the Laverne Cox one though. I remember
Tim Curry
one. Yeah.
I love Tim Curry in that movie. Fucking love him.
Oh wait, I do remember. Wait, do I? I remember that there was black and white segments and colored segments, and it kind of switched between back and forth. I don't know if that was both of them or one of them, but
yeah.
I mean, all the Predators are good, Lewis. All of them.
Oh yeah. You can't beat. No. You can't beat the original Predator movies. Not all. But I'm saying, like, in regards to just the whole flatophilia thing. Am I saying that right? Just smart word. Teratophilia. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm gonna say terato.
Teratophilia.
Yeah, teratophilia. It's just having aphilia towards monsters. That's it. That's
yeah, loving them monsters like Venom. Venom. Yeah, but what the fuck were we talking about? Weren't we talking about mental health? Huh?
Phobias.
Oh yeah, phobias.
Clowns.
Fuck that shit. I'm like trying to remember how we got here, and I can't, but that's okay. But yeah, Tim Curry is an absolute legend. No if him, buts about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how we got here either. We just kind of started.
Hey,
thalassophobia.
Yeah, thalassophobia is how we got here.
Subnautica, thalassophobia, and then we spiraled.
But that's on the ADHD that we may or may not have.
I don't even know anymore,
Yeah, I
man.
don't know. We just have a really shitty attention spans. But no, I
Yeah,
really think we both do have
I do too.
ADHD.
She
It's
she
just
I I feel like
it's
she wants to convince me that I don't and that it's just my PTSD, and
no,
if it
no, 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 that's
is
your paranoia. No, no, that's your paranoia because I do that too. You know how I am with people.
uh-huh,
That's on paranoia from PTSD. That's you
uh-huh.
second guessing someone's nature and your lack of
I'm not
trust.
second guessing her nature.
You literally you're having trust issues with her right now.
Well, I've had trust issues
Yes,
for
I know.
quite a long time,
Yes,
so
I know you have trust issues for quite a long time, and we know why. But that's on a specific person in your life.
Mhm. I mean, that's on a bunch of people in my life.
Well,
My
true.
trauma started when I was 8, hon,
Oh,
so
true, true, true.
yeah.
But what's it called? Uh, yeah, no, that's just paranoia. That's just general paranoia right there.
Yeah.
Because you think that she's trying to invalidate you.
It feels that way, but I don't want to think that way. It
No, I
feels
know.
very invalidating, and I do still want to get a proper
No,
diagnosis.
I know. I still want to get a proper diagnosis too, but
Yeah,
it feels invalidating because of of the way that she's like, "Hey, it may not be ADHD, it
yeah,
may be your PTSD," and
yeah,
which you immediately feel like, "Why are you invalidate?" Like
yeah,
I feel like I have this, and you're invalidating my feelings right now, and you're
yeah,
making me feel almost create like you're making you second guess yourself pretty
yeah.
much.
I always
And
second guess myself.
yes, but it's when another person is involved, that's where your trust issues are like, "Hey, the fuck, bro."
Yeah, yeah. With the whole like having a problem with authority as well, where it's like, oh, I was gonna go clean my room, but suddenly my mother came into my room and asked me to clean my room. Now I don't want to do it. It's
Yeah.
basically the same thing where it's like I've been saying that I've had ADHD almost my entire life because all of the symptoms match up with it, and she's saying it might not be ADHD, so now I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah.
I believe that it is, but I also
Yeah.
have to open my mind and be receptive to
Yeah.
other opinions and scientific fact as well. So,
And and also it's not uncommon either, especially when it comes to mental health and having multiple diagnoses, that it also could just be your multiple diagnoses just intertwining
mhm,
with each other, and this is where you're left with a hot fucking mess
yeah,
on a plate, which is also very normal and very valid. But
mhm,
having that diagnosis or confirmation of not actually being someone with ADHD, either way can go a long way.
mhm,
So even if you go in to test, because I'm still trying to get my own diagnosis as well for both borderline personality disorder, because
mhm,
like I asked Paul, and I asked two other people in my life, hey, go through this list. I need an outside person looking in to tell me if I have these red flags because I know what red flags I have, but I would like an outside person looking in and people that know me to be like, oh shit, like uh, you didn't know this shit? What the fuck? But to have
mhm,
4 people in my life that I'm close to, and also someone that I'm not close to but has been around me enough to notice certain things that I do,
mhm,
all come to almost an identical conclusion that I have the same fucking red flags across the board is a significant red flag for me. Being like, okay, well, if all 4 different people who don't talk about, like, I didn't prompt you guys. I just went, "Hey, fill this out. If anything pops up that represents me in any way,
mhm,
you need to mark it." And then at the end, send it back to me. Like, it wasn't something that I'm like, "Oh, I'm trying to figure out if I have this disorder, this, that, and the other." It's just literally gave them a list. If there's a red flag on any of it that you think of me, you need to mark it. Um, Which is the best way, and definitely getting an outside person looking in is definitely helpful. especially when it comes to finding diagnoses for yourself. I'm not saying self-diagnose at all. It's more so helping whatever mental health professional that is in your life, whether it be a psychiatrist or a therapist, figure out what's going on with you, because you could have a million red flags for a disorder and it not even be that disorder. It could be like 3 other disorders or one disorder that you never thought of. And that's why just having that alternative perspective is very helpful. Also, I'm backtracking. The Raven sets tomorrow 9 p.m. EST. I think I'm working tomorrow night. Yeah, I am working tomorrow night. But
can't you have it on in the background and on what's it called, in the back? Like, don't you guys have like a music player in the back and a music player for the restaurant?
Yes, but it's on a radio station.
Oh,
And
gotcha.
I can't actually go to the streaming site on that. I don't even think I'd be able to pull that up on our back computer either. Which sucks ass. But depending on how late that is, I'm going to be jamming to that. And actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to be listening to that in the office while I close. You ain't fucking stopping me. Ain't fucking stopping me. Do you know how long the set's running for? Lyrical, my dear, my beautiful. Sorry, Heather. I'm not hitting on your wife, but I'm hitting on your wife.
Yes. We will have to start wrapping up at around like 7:30. Do the Q&A.
Oh yeah, shit. Is it that time?
No, it's 7:18 right now. So
okay, cool.
We still have time.
But what's it called? Yeah, we did. We started a little bit late, but you know, I had to eat.
At least
you may
2 hours.
Start early. Okay, so let's see. So 2 hours. I might be able to listen to it then.
I'll probably be asleep. Or
Yeah,
have taken my meds already and trying to wind down. Yeah.
No worries then.
Yeah.
But no, I'm gonna try to make sure I catch some of that, because goddamn, that first one I listened to was absolutely wonderful. I bumped like my fucking stereo was blasting in my car. In my car when she went live the first time. And then I was vibing to it before a stream, but this one and Jameson, aka Toxic Death Reaper.
Yeah, I was listening over the mic and it was really good.
Oh my god. I was fucking vibing hardcore, and I'm just like, fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. And the stream was late as hell too, because I was just in it to win it. Zoned in on it. Oh my god, EDM and metal are definitely my happy places, to be honest. Now you're doing voiceovers.
Ooh, okay.
Shit.
All right.
Now, I really hope to God I can, close early. What time do we lock the doors? Oh, I'm fucking blasting that shit. I'm cutting the radio off the second I lock those doors. Oh, you have no idea. You have no idea. I'm so ready. I'm gonna find my
listen to the entire
speakers somewhere in this room. I don't think I'll be able to find it because my motivation is low. But I am.
AirPods?
You're right. I do have AirPods.
Couldn't you?
I haven't used them in a while.
Couldn't you just use them and listen that way, or have one in and listen while you do work?
You right.
Oh, hon.
Dude, I bought them, and thankfully I bought them on sale. Because Tarjay got them good prices. But Lord help me, Jesus, if I bought them full price and then never used them, I would have been so bad. You would have had every right to fucking yell at me, by the way.
I already did, so.
Did you?
Yeah, when you were first going to buy them. Why are they worth it? They're like $200. So, yeah. We were already in a party when we talked about that.
Oh, right. You right about that. You right. But,
Dude, wait, does my camera turn off if I switch tabs? No.
No,
Okay.
you still there? Oh my god, you white.
I am white.
What?
Oh, it's a thumbs up.
All right, all right. Well, since it is coming to that time, we are not going to be ending it, but we're going to definitely extend the time for the Q&A. So,
Yeah.
just going to throw this beautiful banner somewhere, wherever. It's a ticker. Yay, Q&A time. Ask some questions, literally any fucking question you want, whether it be about my mental health, his mental health, anything you want.
Anything you want.
Ooh,
We
you're
are here
downloading
to
music. You're downloading music.
turn
Yes.
any
Oh,
music
no,
to.
hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Gotcha.
But no, seriously, ask questions, yo.
How about Days
Any
Gone?
questions? What about Days Gone?
How about Subnautica and Days Gone? Because I can't stream BioShock until I figure out how to work the thingy. What is it called? The capture card with my computer.
Oh, right.
So how about Subnautica and Days Gone?
I
I
say
still
do it.
haven't finished Subnautica, so I need to do that. Plus, Below Zero is coming out now in
Damn.
May 15th. So Below Zero is coming out for the PS4 and PS5. If you had to live on any particular kind of takeout food for the rest of your life, what would it be and why? Cajun Cafe at the mall. Hands down, Cajun Cafe at the mall. Forever.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's hard. Fuck. I order so much food.
Or lobster rolls from D'Angelo's.
Oh, you nasty fuck.
Nasty.
That's
Wait, you don't like
nasty.
lobster rolls?
I never said I didn't like lobster rolls, but like from D'Angelo's, really?
Yeah, from D'Angelo's. Have you ever had their lobster rolls? It
Well,
tastes
I
super fresh.
I'm not putting no D'Angelo's lobsters roll in my goddamn mouth.
Why not? Do you think
No.
that it's not fresh or it's not proper seafood or something? Because it's real lobster. It's not like imitation lobster or anything like that. The lettuce is nice and crunchy. It's nice and cold.
D'Angelo's,
Yes, D'Angelo's.
the grinder shop.
Grinder. They don't make grinders there. I mean, I think they make grinders there, but it's just sandwiches as well. I get chicken teriyakis there all the time. Their sandwiches are phenomenal.
That did you really just fucking tell me? I don't know. Did you really just tell me
Go on.
grinder shop? It's not a grinder shop. They make sandwiches. That's what a fucking
Yes.
grinder is.
A grinder is a hot sandwich with like sauce
A
and stuff.
grinder is just literally any fucking sandwich, bro.
No, any sandwich is a sub.
Sub grinder and sandwich are all the fucking same thing. They're all sandwiches.
Technically, yes, they're all sandwiches, but they have different definitions. We're about to fight. We're about to fight right now. I'm about to look up all the definitions right now.
Bruh.
Hold on. Someone get the definition for sub and grinder in the chat. Sub definition.
You have to type in sub sandwiches, by the way, because it's a sandwich. Just so you know. It's a type of sandwich. You have to type in sub sandwich. A submarine sandwich. A sub, a hoagie, torpedo, hero, a Euro grinder is the type of cold sandwich made from a cylindrical bread roll, split lengthwise, filled with meat, cheese, vegetables, condiments.
Okay, so a sub is just a general definition for a sandwich.
Okay,
What
grinder,
about a
and it's
grinder?
also a grinder. They're also called. It's listing a grinder sandwich. Is a submarine sandwich, also known as sub hoagie, torpedo, Euro or grinder. It's just a type of fucking sandwich, bro.
But a grinder is usually hot, right?
What's the okay? Hold on. I'm on eater.com. I'm on eater. You know what? Hold up. Sorry, Lyrical. I see your comment. So Lyrical says she wants to steal your shirt, and you want to steal my decor because I got some weird witchy woo shit.
Your shirt or my shirt?
Yo, yes, thank you, Lyric. I love you. God damn it! This was an argument made on eater.com September 15, 2019, 5 p.m. They even got the
See?
time.
In
What's the temperature?
Pennsylvania, New York, and parts of New England, the term grinder usually refers to a hot submarine sandwich, whereas a cold sandwich is usually called a sub. Yes. And we live in New England. That's the only
Okay.
reason why I say that. So our definitions are a little different.
Pennsylvanians, yeah,
Yeah.
they've got their hoagies, which is
So then
it's
it's
literally a
just
submarine
location.
sandwich.
So it's just location wise then. They all mean the same thing,
It
but
all means the same thing.
for our location, a grinder is hot and a sub is cold.
It's a fucking sandwich.
Sure, whatever. But D'Angelo's makes really good sandwiches and also really amazing lobster rolls. What do you have against D'Angelo's?
I bet you I can find out real quick. You forget I work in the restaurant industry. You really think I'm gonna put a D'Angelo's lobster roll in my goddamn mouth?
But why not? What's wrong with D'Angelo's?
It ain't fresh, bitch. It ain't fucking fresh lobster. It's frozen.
It is the freshest lobster that I've had. And even
Bitch,
if it
you.
is frozen, it's still good.
Oh, you disgust me.
Like, not everyone can go to an expensive restaurant and get lobster that was shipped there that morning and never frozen. Like, that stuff's expensive. That's like $21 or $22 a meal. Whereas I can go to D'Angelo's to get mostly fresh meat or fresh lobster, a lobster roll for like $15, which is still expensive, but yes, it's expensive. It's lobster. But if you go to what's it called, real like hardcore restaurants, they're gonna charge you like $22 for one freaking lobster tail. Like, that's too much money. That's too much.
You're gonna pay $15 for lobster from D'Angelo? I'm.
Okay, so where can I get no. Where can I get a fresh lobster roll with unfrozen lobster meat
Crab
for
catcher,
less than that? For less than that, a lobster roll.
a lobster roll.
Yes.
I bet you I can fucking find you some real quick. Give me two
No, no,
seconds.
no, 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 no,
Give me-
because you have to specifically find
Ooh,
lobster meat that has not been frozen.
I
Because
got you
that's what
right
you're
now. The
saying.
blue, the
That's
blue lobster,
the blue lobster.
the blue lobster,
Where is that?
Newington.
Okay, how do you know that they don't freeze their stuff? Have you worked there?
I haven't worked there, but they got fresh lobster.
But how do you know? Give me
They
proof.
got a whole ass fucking lobster tank, you motherfucker. I've
Okay.
eaten lobster rolls
And
there all the time.
how much are their lobster rolls then? Because
Actually,
if you're
I can't
correct, then I'll
fucking
be like,
remember.
awesome.
I think they're like $8 or something like that.
$8.
Hold on, the blue lobster,
$8 for lobster?
the blue lobster.
I've never had lobster that's been $8, dude.
Let me
Does
fucking
everybody
check.
like our little banter going on? This is a thing that happens often. Crab cakes have no crab. No, because crab cakes have imitation crab like all the time, unless you go to a nice
Blue
restaurant where they
lobster. I'm
actually have
checking the
crab.
fucking menu right now.
Where lobster is super expensive for lobster. It is. Itself is insanely. Yeah, lobster itself is insanely costly. Yeah,
Okay, all right.
lobster is
So
super expensive. I hate it, but I
okay,
mean,
so they. Oh wait, I haven't been there in a couple years, but
Blue Eyes said I hate seafood, except two. What seafood do you like, Blue Eyes? I love seafood. I love most
I love
seafood, not
seafood.
all.
Ooh, they switched up their. Ooh, they switched up their fucking
She's getting excited now. She wants some blue lobster. Blue crab? Blue lobster?
lobster rolls. Their best seller for the last 30 years. I'm shocked you've never been to the Blue Lobster. It's right down the street. It's on the Berlin Turnpike, you motherfucker.
No, I've never been there.
Best in Connecticut. Lobster meat on toast. Mind you, they say lobster meat because it's actual lobster meat.
Mm-hmm.
On toasted martini potato rolls or with fries. Bestseller for the last 30 damn years, and you ain't never been there. You motherfucker.
Nope, they've never advertised any of their stuff, so I've never known about them.
You've driven by them on the brother truck. I don't know how many times. You never
I have
delivered.
ADHD, or supposedly ADHD. Do you think I observe when I'm in a car
And when I
or
was little back in
perceive
the Stone Age,
anything?
shut the hell up, lyrical. Last time I was at the local grocery store was $25 a piece. Damn. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, they went up in price, but I remember like growing up, my mom would only drop like $8 a lobster roll or a crab roll. They had crab and lobster rolls, but they went up significantly over the last couple of years. I'm assuming because inflation, all that bull. And it's fresh. It's fresh lobster. I remember that was the best damn shit ever. Yeah, no, they're more than D'Angelo's, so you getting a cheap shit.
Mm, it's still good.
I'm gonna
Or
have to take
salmon,
you. I'm
sea
gonna have to take
bass,
you to Blue
mackerel,
Lobster then because
Phillips.
what's it called?
Tried squid one time and it was like chewing leather. Has
I'm
no
not.
taste either. Then you
I'm
didn't
not
try right squid. You didn't go to a good restaurant because squid is amazing.
I love calamari.
Salmon, sea bass,
What's it called? Yeah, no, they went up in price significantly because their lobster rolls are fucking $18 now. Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
that's actually sounds reasonable. But I'm just
Yeah,
salty. I'm just salty. You spent $15 at a D'Angelo's fucking lobster
that's because
roll.
I got like two of them, dude. I got like a large or something like that, and they cut it in half. So of course it's gonna be $15. What do you mean? Their lobster rolls are 18. Why is D'Angelo's
Yeah,
$15 lobster
lobster.
rolls?
Unfrozen fresh lobster, $18. Okay, yeah, but frozen ass lobster, $15. Fuck out of
Oh
here.
my god, dude. Why are you so pressed over frozen and fresh food?
I've worked in a restaurant for the last how long?
I eat
I'm
frozen
really
food all the
picky,
time.
and also my mother's fucking Italian and raised me on good food.
And Italians don't freeze their food.
I never said nothing about that. If we freeze our food, it's in bulk because we made a shitload of sauce, and we're gonna make sure that sauce lasts, or or what's it called? Our 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 dinners and stuff. We shut the fuck up, trying to invalidate that shit. Italian
Oh.
American as well, because I bet you I get slapped by a real Italian if you're like, "Oh yeah, Italians freeze up pasta sauce, this, that, and the other."
Mhm.
We aren't. We're the ghetto Italians,
That's okay.
Italian Americans. We're ghetto Italians.
Look, chat. Don't listen to her. D'Angelo's is a good place to grab sandwiches and
Eh,
lobster rolls. And
garbage.
nope, it's good. Their chicken
Yes,
teriyakis are
yes, you
amazing.
can. Blue.
Huh? What?
You can. Josh, I'm gonna use your name. Josh, you could take me out to eat. I'm a fat bitch. You take me out to fuck.
I'm
Yeah, you could
so
take me out
hungry
to
with all this food talk. Go get some food, Lewis.
eat.
Eat.
Manja.
Put some food into your mouth.
Maryland king crabs, shrimp. Oh Lord Jesus. Ooh. I want to go to Lenny and Joe's. Get some
I don't even know where that is.
bruh. You
I don't even know
fucking
what that
haven't
is.
lived. I'm gonna drive. We're gonna drive all the way down to Hammonasset, and not the beach. Fuck the beach. I hate.
Hammonasset. The
No,
Hammonasset Beach is
I'm not
disgusting.
saying. I said that's why I said not the damn beach. Not the beach. Not the
D'Angelo's is
beach.
cheap. It's cheap. You can get I think you can get a decently sized sandwich for like $8, and it'll
Jersey
fill you
Mike's is
up.
better.
Huh?
Nardelli's. Actually, no. Nardelli's is better. I'll spend a couple extra bucks on Nardelli's.
Nardelli's. Every time I look past that place, it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't look as
It's a fucking deli.
dignified.
It's a deli. That's why. It's an Italian deli that sells cannolis and other stuff. And they probably
You
got
know,
them down in the back.
I tried those. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I had Popeyes the other day, and I tried the little things that they have, the chocolate bay nets or Beignets? What are they? How do you pronounce them?
Beignets.
Beignets. I tried them. Have you tried them yet?
They're
From
garbage.
from Popeyes?
They're
Yeah, I
garbage.
didn't. I didn't like them. They were
No.
too. They're too chewy, and they had way too much
Wanna
filling.
you wanna Oh my god, Josh. You just stole my heart. Look what he just said.
I know. I don't know what that is.
Zeppoli.
I don't know what that is.
Fucking Zeppoli. Oh my god. My
What is it?
heart. Oh my god. I made you eat them at Olive Garden. You know the like Italian beignets. All right, it's like the little squares, and they're covered in powdered sugar, and you dip them in chocolate. I've made you eat them at Olive Garden so many times, and you lose your mind every single time.
Maybe that's why I lose my mind every single time because I can
Forget,
never remember
forget.
that.
They're Italian donuts. They're Italian
Got,
donuts. Oh,
gotcha, gotcha.
oh my god.
Mm.
Yo, Josh, I love you. I love you. Why? You've awakened the Italian in me. Oh my god.
Hmm.
Holy shit.
This has become a chill talk stream
This
about
is
food and
this
not
is
mental health.
it's you know what? That's hey, it was
That's
a valid
fine.
question. It was a valid question. This
Hmm.
Lewis, that was a good ass question. That was a good ass question. All
What
right,
was the
Q&As.
question?
It was takeout food. It started with Cajun cafe.
Oh, right. That's right.
Um
That was
I
a good
didn't
question.
That was a good question. Hell yeah. Another
Yeah,
question? This is Q&A. Any question?
yeah.
Throw that
Give us
bitch in the
more
chat. I'm
so we
scrolling
can
up
answer again
just in case
and
that didn't
disagree on
answer
stuff.
anything. Let's see. Love our salmon, sea bass, mackerel, scallops. Tried squid one time. It was like chewing leather. No taste either. Yeah, no. I'm gonna have to take you, Lewis. I'm gonna have to take you to a place to get real calamari.
What is calamari?
Calamari.
Yeah, but I don't think he's talking about calamari. I think he's just talking about squid. Like, calamari is breaded, right? Is it not breaded?
Yeah, it's breaded. Some
Yeah.
calamari is breaded.
Yeah.
Calamari is just cooked
It's the name for
squid.
cooked squid. Gotcha.
Yeah, it because there's fried calamari, there's
Mhm.
sautéed calamari. Um,
Gotcha.
I mean, that's the only ways that there's how can a person with ASD be able to not be weird in any way that kills conversation? Um,
Uh, we don't
first,
have any experience personally with ASD.
um, I
Um,
have experience with children with ASD. I don't have experience with adults with ASD. How can a person with ASD be able to not be weird in a way that kills conversation? I don't know what you mean because
maybe like social cues and not contributing to the conversation, I'm
like
assuming.
what do you mean by being weird? Because that's very subjective.
Yeah. Because in my brain, the only way that a conversation can be weird with a person with autism if the other parties make it weird.
Yeah.
Because if you understand that a person has autism, then it becomes not weird.
Yeah.
Because it's like they're just being themselves. Like, I don't know. Socially,
Socially
that
you
can be
can
ruined.
yeah, and
Okay.
there's nothing wrong with that
Yeah, there's
because
nothing wrong with that.
whatever pops into your head feels valid in conversation, and if people aren't willing to have that conversation with you, that's on them. Shit, I like spontaneous conversation, like the fact that we just went
Mhm.
on a whole tangent about fucking calamari, lobster rolls and shit. I live
And
I live
sandwiches.
I love random conversation. Uh,
Yeah.
but that could also be because ADHD. Who the fuck knows at this point? Or just be it could be because I'm a Libra Scorpio and I'm a chaotic motherfucker and I like random shit. Um, even though I don't even know why I brought my. Actually, no, I do know why because Scorpio's chaotic as fuck and Libra's. I don't even know how to describe Libra at this point. I'm supposed to be balanced. I'm so far from balance. I crave balance.
Indeed. Oh, what happened?
I don't know what the fuck happened. It's dark out here. There you go. Hello, I can see you again.
My Discord just decided to pop up on the screen.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, just keep being you. You'll find the right people.
Yeah.
If people don't want to contribute the conversation,
That's
moon
when they.
sign. I don't know what moon sign is. Hold on.
I'm not really into
I'm into that
zodiac
shit.
stuff.
I'm into
Yeah.
that shit because it's fucking weirdly true.
I just find that most of the time when
Is moon sign.
when
Not
when people are
moonshine.
like I
I'm
just
sorry.
find that most of the time when people are like, "Oh, you're this thing," and then they describe that, it can literally go with any other sign or any personality. It's very vague. A lot of the time.
Oh,
Not all
okay,
the
let's
time,
see.
a lot of the time.
In astrology language, your sun sign dictates your zodiac personality, while your moon sign, the second most important influence in your horoscope chart after sun, represents your emotions, your inner mood. Calculation of full date, place, time, birth. Oh, cool. I want to find out what my moon sign is. I'm gonna find out right now, just for you, boo boo. My birth date.
Yeah, give us more questions though.
Yeah, no, throw all the questions you guys have.
All
Random
the
questions.
questions.
I will answer
I
any.
want to answer all of them.
Uh,
We have
yeah, we have a decent
2
amount of
more minutes. Yeah.
time.
It's 7:42. We have until 8
Yeah,
because I
exactly.
gotta take my dog out.
I
So
believe
give us questions. Give us questions.
class
Anything. Go
is,
online and look at fun questions to ask. I want to answer.
and that's on that crackhead energy.
Hmm You
Think of
still up for playing the
yes,
thing after
yes,
this? Okay, good,
yes.
good, 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 good.
If birth time is unknown, I see. I know I was like late, almost the next day, but I don't know the exact time. I know it was like 11 something p.m. Almost like like in the 40s, 50s.
Are there any particular movies or TV shows that you love that doesn't get the recognition you think it should have?
Birth City. I know
Um,
where it was. Yes, Birth City.
there is a show that was on ABC, I think, before it was Freeform, uh, called Believe, and it was about a guy and his daughter. I believe daughter, and they had to run away from these people, and it got canceled after one season. It had so much potential, but that's dead and gone now. Also, Dragonheart and The Dark Crystal are my favorite movies because my mother decided to raise me on 80s stuff for some reason. Um, and there's a really cute show called Hilda on Netflix that I mean, it's meant for children, but it's also just a really fun show, and that doesn't really get a lot of recognition. So,
All right, I'm coming back, y'all. I'm coming back. Okay, so lunar
also
zodiac.
yes,
My lunar
do love
zodiac is a Cancer. I don't know nothing about a Cancer, but it's also difficult because I am a Libra and Scorpio. I'm a cusper, so I was born October 21st, and that is in the Libra Scorpio cusp. So I'm like borderline about to be a Scorpio. On top of it, I was born 2 fucking months early. So
Mm,
I was supposed to be born in December. I don't know what the hell the December zodiac is, but I could have been born December, January,
hmm
and like that's a hot my whole life is fucked up. Let's just say that. Um,
Also, you should
let's
like go
see.
down the list, answer like
No, I know.
Lewis's question, and yeah.
Okay. So I'm a Cancer moon, Libra with Cancer moon and Scorpio cusp. Seriously, always be you. If people don't like you, for fuck them. You damn right. Fuck 'em. I've been living like that. That is my mantra. If people have a problem with me, then I don't give a fuck.
hmm
I really don't, because that just means I'm not your flavor. There are flavors for everybody. I'm just not the one. I'm the one. I'm I'm the one when you fuck with me. I'm the one. But if you don't fuck with me, then I'm not the one. Um, any particular movie, TV show you love that doesn't get the recognition you think it should have? I'm gonna put this all caps for you right now in the chat. Silver
Silver Linings
Linings,
Playbook.
Linings Playbook.
Yep.
Silver Linings Playbook. Bam. That is my answer. Bam. Silver Linings Playbook. I'm gonna put that bitch right up on the screen. Silver Linings Playbook. Do I love retro games? I haven't played any good retro games in a hot minute.
Girl, I got you. I got the Nintendo Switch Online membership, so I can play all the retro games for free.
Oh, nice. Nice.
I have NES and SNES on
Oh,
there.
bro,
So.
say this. I actually. What games do I have? What console do I have? I have it somewhere in here. I
You
haven't.
have an Xbox 360 that is going to explode or already has
No,
exploded?
not the 360, the
Oh,
original Xbox, the OG
oh,
Xbox.
right, yeah.
Sony and Microsoft worked together to put this console together. Console.
Right.
I have one that works, and what's it called?
Oh no, Louis.
The first movie you saw with your ex?
The Silver Linings
No, it's not.
Playbook.
No. It's not ruined because guess what? I'm your friend, and it's my favorite movie. And fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that. I don't want to eat anything but salad and chips at Nando's, bitch.
Oh, Blue Eyes says,
Fuck that
question.
bitch.
When is it okay to propose to a significant other? How many years? I say 3 years minimum.
I say when the fuck you're ready, but also, in my personal opinion, you won't know someone fully if you've not been friends with them first. You won't know someone that you're dating fully until 3 years. Usually 3 to 4 years is when you fully know a person because people are fake as shit when they're dating. I want you to know that right now. I'm not saying that to fuck with you in any type of way. I'm gonna be real as hell. When you're dating and you don't know someone, you are going to act a specific way and you're not going to let them in. When you're friends with someone first and you get to know them first, and that's what dating is apparently is, but dating is just like a way to get to the relationship part and bypass a lot of openness. It's masking. It's literally masking yourself. And that's why it's tough on relationships when you get to that point where you're in one stage and another person's in another stage, your significant other's in another stage, and it's different. Paul and I were not engaged. I call him my partner. Mainly because one, marriage is fucking expensive, and two,
It also doesn't mean anything.
Huh?
Marriage doesn't really mean anything. Like, the ceremony is cute and all, but at the end of the day, it's just a piece of paper saying that you're together, and you guys already know that you're together. So what's the point?
Yeah, and honestly, like, I'm happy with him. He's my partner. I wear a ring on my finger to just to take myself off the market. We're not officially engaged. He's a very traditional guy. I know he's probably going to put a ring on my finger. That's fine. He can put whatever ring he wants to put on my finger.
Not if you do it first.
I mean, I did it first, but that was out of respect for him because
I meant not if you propose first.
Oh, if I propose first?
Yeah.
Technically,
like really trip him up and be like, no, this relationship isn't going to be traditional and I'm going to be the one proposing.
I mean, I've thought about it multiple times, but like if I
we've talked about it.
You and I have talked about it, but at the same time, like if I got down on one knee, I'd pretty be at like the wrong place. He's 6'6". I am 5'4".
That's why it'll be hilarious, and I will be there and record if you do.
But I'm also not trying to be all the way down there when I'm proposing. I'm not trying. I'm like, I want him sitting down, and then I'll get down on one knee because I'm a little person and I'm not trying to be proposing to his dick. He's just really
different than a ring.
That'll be a different.
I'm sorry.
He rewatches these, right?
People do rewatch these. So we
No,
already know that.
no, he watches them. So like he's asleep right now.
Oh, Paul rewatches them.
Yeah, so he's gonna
That's
watch this.
okay.
And he's gonna
We've
get
been
so
friends for how many years? We've been friends for 10. So that means Paul and I have been friends for at least 9 or 8. And
9.
I've said so many things to him before, so it's all good.
Aw, that's so cute. Oh my god, the height difference is so cute. I love it.
She's 5'11" and I'm 5'2". Yeah. Imagine me proposing to someone. Imagine that. 4'8". I'm 4'8", you guys. Imagine me proposing to like a really tall dude.
I love it.
I'll
I
do
love
it.
it.
I'll do it.
But no, I thought about it many times, and I'm like, I'm just gonna catch him off guard and be like, "Marry me, bitch." But like, he and I are so low maintenance. We're so casual. I'm pretty sure that would be it. Where I'd be like, "Will you marry me?" I've done that to him before. Where I'm just like, randomly, "Will you marry me?" And he's just kind of like, "Yeah."
6'3".
But like, I'm gonna propose to
How tall
you.
is Paul?
6'6".
Jesus Christ. It's too much. I remember when he came over, I literally felt like looking up at him. Like he was a hulking giant. because I'm 4'8", and you know those scenes in movies where like you look down at something, the camera like goes long and you see it get farther away from you. It's kind of how it was when I was looking up at Paul. It was like, like, okay, man, you gotta sit down because I can't keep doing this.
Yeah, I mean, if you come up to my boobs, how do you think he feels? I come up to just barely his shoulder. Actually, no, I don't even come up to his shoulder. I come up to his shoulder when I'm in high heels, 4-inch heels. Even then,
His rib cage, I think.
you do not go up to his rib cage. Bottom of his rib cage, you mean?
Yeah. Or yeah, either bottom of the rib cage or mid rib cage. He's a tall dude. He's a tall dude.
He's a tall dude. I felt like a child walking
I
down the
was
street
used
next
as
to him
an
and his
arm
brother.
for my entire life. What?
When walking down the yes, Heather, yes, smothering with the thunder thighs.
The car
Crack
saves lives.
Crack of thunder. Yes. But
Oh man.
what's it called? No, seriously. It's when you're to go all the way back to the question. It's when you feel ready. And that's when it should always be, when you feel ready. And be completely ready mentally, physically, and financially, because you also have to be prepared to drop a shitload of money when it comes to the wedding, because holy shit.
You still use me as an armrest sometimes.
Aw.
Damn you.
Damn you, woman. Did you guys marry the traditional way, like big old ceremony and stuff? I want to know. Because like nowadays it's like fucking 30 grand minimum for most like weddings, like actual weddings. And I'm like, I'm not fucking I'm like I love Paul, but I'm like
hello, Trizon? Welcome.
Hey, how are you? How are you?
You've come at a weird time because it's late and we're about to wrap up. But hello, welcome.
You got married both times in the forest? Oh my god.
Nice.
Yes.
Awesome.
I want to see wedding photos. That is a must. Paul's the traditionalist, and I am just so far from traditional. It hurts. Like I am the low maintenance bitch that is just like, ugh, my god.
No, that's okay. You don't be sorry about coming late.
Sorry.
Like it's fine.
Yes. I hope y'all looked like little fairies in the forest. And not fairies as stop it, Aiden. I'm not talking about gays in the forest. I'm talking about little cute like pixies in the forest, happy, healthy, doing their witchy woo stuff.
Woochie woo.
An elven circle? I
Really? I want to see this. That's awesome. I want to see that.
love it. I live for
That's
it.
awesome.
Yes.
But yeah, considering that it is 7:56 now, we should start wrapping up, and I'd like
No.
to ask you a question,
Me?
hun. Yes.
Why? You wanna ask me a question? Okay,
Why
hi.
not?
You can ask me a question.
Considering that this was a chill, mostly talk stream and just general talking about recent events and whatnot, you're
Mm.
feeling crappy in the beginning. How are you feeling now?
This was like another level of talk therapy because it actually distracted me,
Mhm.
and I feel valid,
Good.
and I'm okay with doing like unmasked episodes for you guys.
I
Like
feel like it's
that
a
is
little
something.
cathartic to
It's
talk
definitely
about.
cathartic, and oh my god, Jesus, why is my all right? I gotta do something about. I don't. Um,
What was that?
I'm just like just having a moment
Act
where I
natural.
realized. I'm just having a moment where I'm like literally sitting here, and I'm like, I didn't realize that how far I was sitting back from the what's it called? The camera. So I'm like
Mhm.
I'm like sitting here and I'm like, holy crap, my boobs are just in the entire camera this whole time, and
It's okay. It's good content.
it's great content. Just yeah, you
It's the Depresso Espresso podcast. People come here to listen and also feel validated, and I think that your heckin' Hong Kong laws, really make people feel good.
yeah, I guess so. What's it called? But no, I didn't realize it, and then I like moved slightly, and then I'm like, oh shit! This whole time I've been sitting like this, and I'm like, I wonder if anyone's actually been listening to us. Like,
Is anybody listening, or are they just looking at my tits the entire time?
that's okay. I
Either
mean,
way,
that's
they're
okay.
getting us
Content,
views. Yeah,
content, right? The Hong
content,
Kong
right?
alongs, whatever
Hong
the fuck.
Kongaloos, heckin' Chanconaros.
John Connor. I'm like, why don't you all want to look at my muscles, man, or my tattoos? That's what I do.
Mhm.
I'm gonna chill like this with my tattoos. Also, I'm gonna be adding to my tattoos soon. So
Yeah, I
there's
want to
that.
taste so bad.
Oh my god. But man, Jason, hello, welcome, welcome. I love you guys coming in. I feel so shitty now that we're
Also
ending
feels
the
right. You
episode.
seem really funny. Yeah, we're ending it because I got to go take my dog out.
You know
But you
what,
can always go back and watch it as well. Want to see this
Jason,
cat
you are
unit.
so welcome. Oh, you want to see my tat? Okay. Oh, hold on. I gotta just turn up the. Oh, hold on. Let me not shove my boobs into the camera.
Check the camera. Oh
Okay.
yeah, look at
All
those.
right. Okay. Well,
Let me objectify you for 1 second.
you're objectifying me. All right. Anyways, so I have. I don't know how I'm gonna turn. So I'm gonna have to turn it this way. So the the dim. Oh, pictures. Oh, I mean, I can take pictures of. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Oh yeah, no, I could definitely show you mine at a better level than this. I've only gotten 3,
I can show you guys a picture of what I want. Sad face.
but
I don't have any tattoos yet.
this was my most recent one, so it looks fresh as hell. It was done a little bit before. I can't remember if it was during the shutdown or nah. I can't remember. Well, this is most recent. I think I got it last year. Um, but then you got this bad boy, which
Mhm. If you
there.
know, if you're
If you guys,
cultured,
if you
then
guys
you know
are
what it is.
a supernatural fan, or you're pagan, um, this is a protective sigil. I learned that before I actually put it on my body. I was making sure that I was very clear that it was actually what's it called, a protection sigil, and not some possible, let the devil in my body type shit. Because I know there's a lot of stuff that's on the internet that could be mistaken for, oh yeah, that looks really cool, it means this thing. It could mean a completely different thing. But this star is a protection sigil, and this around I got it from one of my favorite shows that actually Iden and I bonded over, and now I permanently have the reason he and I are friends on my body forever, and I am so happy that I did this. So Supernatural is the show that he and I became friends over, and then I added these
That's the
little
main one, but we have like a
feathers.
bunch of other shows that we also
Mhm.
bonded over as well.
Oh yeah, and little feathers from angel wings that are watching over me coming down off of it, and then non timbo mala, which is Latin for I fear no evil.
Mm-hmm.
Um, this I did the font myself, and I just made sure he put it on me, and then what's it called? He pretty much freehanded the sigil, and then he stenciled in the outside part and freehanded the feathers, which it feels way more natural that way. And then this bad boy, he and I designed together. I designed majority of the stuff that I put on my body before I put it,
Mm-hmm.
and I put all my favorite scriptures of the Bible that mean to the world to me, and I became a little bit more closer to God and religion more recently over the last couple of years, to be close to my grandmother, and just because I needed, you know, um, I don't know, that unconditional love, um, and
Mm-hmm.
and that's what I found, especially through her church. It's a Zion Baptist church in Middletown. I love that church. They are all loving people, and it's like a whole family there.
Is
And
this the same one that we went to Bible study for?
no,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
yeah,
It's a different one.
I got awkward vibes from that after I revisited. I went back there um at one point, and I
Mm-hmm.
just got weird, like,
Okay.
as one of like, I'm gonna turn you into like a cultist vibe.
Really?
Yeah, I got weird culty vibes from that, and
Uh,
also possibly trafficking vibes. It was sketchy.
really?
Yeah.
Because when we went to Bible study, they literally asked me, "So, like, why are you here? Like, why are you interested in religion?" And I told them, like, I'm just genuinely interested in religion, not to be religious, but to just learn. And they were pretty cool with it. So,
Oh no, I know. And then I went by myself, and then the vibe just changed.
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm like,
Not for this. Not feeling
yeah. I'm like,
it.
that was weird, and I don't like this situation, so I'm never coming back again. And they didn't
Mhm.
reach out ever again. So
Well, that's their
I was just
problem.
like,
So.
I'm okay with this because I thought you were just gonna try and snatch me up, and then
Mhm.
I'd come out of it covered in blood, and there'd be a bunch of dead bodies in that church. Because that was just a whole bunch of red flags after that. I'm like, you
Yeah.
guys are acting a specific way when I have someone with me, and then you act a whole other way when I don't have someone with me. So that's on that. Um, I have another one right here, which is Disturbed one. Disturbed being my favorite
Lift that
band.
up a bit more. There you
Disturbed
go.
one.
And are
That
you
one getting
flexing as
delivered.
well?
Actually, I'm not flexing. I'm literally just lifting my arm. Like my look at how loose my arm is. That's just
Damn.
my
All
arm.
right. All right
Uh,
then.
want me to flex? I can flex.
No, you don't have
Can't
to. I
see
have
up
to
like
go
that.
though. I
Yeah,
have
no,
to
go
go and I
ahead.
have to take my
Uh,
dog out.
I
If
will
you
wrap
want
it
to
up.
continue, yeah.
I will wrap it up. I promise.
All right.
Maybe.
Bye, everyone. Love you. Thank you for all the questions and tuning in. I appreciate it. I guess I'll see you in the next one. I don't know if we have anything scheduled yet, but we will talk about it.
Yeah, yeah, no, he and I will discuss it in a little bit when he gets back, and
Hmm.
we'll definitely announce a new date soon.
Hmm. Yes, definitely. All right. Bye, everyone. Yes, no problem, Lyrical.
I'm going to continue talking, however, because I want to also make sure I address this beautiful soul in the chat, Jason Regul. If you're still in there, I love you. I appreciate you coming through. Um, I wish I could extend this podcast a little bit longer because holy hell, uh, like just all the new people that came through. I love you all so much, and I appreciate you guys. Because I was definitely having a really rough day. Actually, I've been having the last couple of weeks have been rough. So a lot of you, everyone that's here, thank you for being here. Thank you for sticking around. Um, I can't wait to bring more content like this for you. If you enjoyed the Unmasked episode where we air our dirty laundry and we talk about the hot garbage that we are and be the Depresso cup of espresso, um then I'm happy to do so again. I'm happy for like to do some random stuff and pretty much impromptu conversation. I love it. I live for it. I want to continue bringing this to you guys, as well as doing topic episodes and talking about mental health in that retrospect. The next episode that does air will be on bipolar disorder. I just did not have the energy to talk about it today because it was just too much in depth, and I did not have the motivation to go and prepare everything. This was strictly like from a drain standpoint. There's a lot that goes on to prepare for some of the podcasts and the topics that we talk about. But I love you all. Thank you so much. Jason, I love you. Trezon, I love you. Uh, Blue Eyes, Lyrical, Pixel, I love you. Lewis, thank you so much for dropping in. I love you, buddy. I'm scrolling back up in the chat, making sure I don't miss anybody. But we all had, I mean, me and I had a hell of a time. We love this chaotic energy in the chat. I live for the chaos anyways. For those of you that were playing D&D with me on Sunday, y'all know I love the chaos. I'm just going up in chat to see if I missed anybody. Squad, I love you. Mario 420, thank you for dropping in. Seriously. Oh, damn, the chat won't go back that far. Son of a biscuit. But everyone that dropped in, from those of you from the Gamers Layer, those of you that are new here, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you so much. D&D was my therapy, to be honest, ladies. Hardcore therapy. That was the happiest I've been in a while. And I cannot wait to do the next episode. That was one thing that definitely made a difference in my week, and I cannot wait to get back into it. And hopefully I'll be able to set something up where I can actually stream that chaos, because holy shit, talking mushrooms, that was definitely fun, to say the least. But yeah, I love you all. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye. I love you, my Depressos. And I'll see you beautiful people next time. Take care of yourselves. Make sure you self-care. Keep your head up. I almost said heart up. Keep your head up and your heart strong. See ya. Love ya. Goodbye.